Good day, students. I hope you are all fine. The last time we discussed about the components of Becker in English studies, and we also discussed formal letter. Today, we are looking at informal letter, features and format. As we all know, an informal letter is a friendly letter written to someone we are familiar with. It is written to friends and relatives. These letters can be written to friends, relations, and parents. It is called an informal letter because the language is friendly. An informal letter can be written for any reason or purpose. It is also known as a personal letter because it is used to discuss matters that are personal between the writer and the recipient. Now, informal letters are regarded as personal letters, while formal letters are regarded as official letters. Formal letters are official letters because they are used to treat matters that are relating to one office or the other, or one important position in a company, while informal letters are used to convey messages that are personal between the writer and the receiver. Now let's proceed to the features of an informal letter. The first is the writer's address with date, followed by the salutation and body, and lastly the complimentary close. Now the writer's address with date. This is located at the top right hand side corner of the paper. It is followed by the date. The address should be well written and punctuated. It is important to note that whenever you're writing your address, you should pay attention to the punctuation marks. The address should be well punctuated and the date also. Now let's look at an example here. We have an example here: Federal Science and Technical College, Itamogiri, Ijebu-Imoshin, Ogun State, 8th June 2020. Now let's pay attention to the punctuation marks now. We have a comma at the end of college in the first line. We have another comma on the next line after Itamogiri, another comma at Ijebu-Imoshin, then full stop, Ogun State. Then the date, 8th June, comma, 2020. Note that the th of 8 is beside 8, not on top. By the time you have this at the top, it's no longer a date but a position. So you put the th for date beside the figure. So that's about the writer's address. Now let's proceed to the salutation. The salutation is written on the left hand side below the address. The salutation is simply "dear" plus the name of the person you are writing to. For example, "Dear Yinka," "Dear Father," "Dear Uncle Tola," "Dear Brother," and so on and so forth. So you can see an example here: "Dear Uncle Tayo." That's the salutation. Now let's proceed to the body. The body of the letter is divided into paragraphs depending on the number of points to be discussed. The first paragraph is used as the introduction, while the last paragraph is used as the conclusion. Here this is simply telling us the content of our body. The body of the letter should be written in paragraphs. This simply means that you should discuss one main idea in each of the paragraphs. For example, your introductory paragraph can be a form of exchange of pleasantry or something that shows that you're really in a kind of relationship with the person you're writing to, probably talking about your last encounter or the last letter you received from the person. There should be a form of friendship atmosphere between you and the person. Then the body, you can begin to mention the reasons for the letter right from the second paragraph. That can extend to paragraph 3 and 4. Then the last paragraph, which should be paragraph 5, can be your concluding paragraph. Now, so we have the format here now, the body. Okay, this should be divided into paragraphs. So let's proceed. Now, complementary close. In informal letter, the common closing remark is yours sincerely. This is written at the bottom right hand side of the paper. It is followed by a comma and the writer's first name written under the complementary close, and followed by a full stop. So here what you need to take note is the S of your sincerely. Make sure that it is written in small letter. Then make sure that there is no apostrophe between R and S in yours. So after yours sincerely, you insert a comma, then you go to the next line and write only your first name. For formal letter, you write yours faithfully, comma, then you append your signature, then you write your full name. But in this case, you are only writing the first name, and you are not expected to append your signature. So take note of this too. So this is the full format now. Yours sincerely, Francis. Yeah, so that will be all for informal letter. So you have this assignment. Your friend in another school has written to find out what you intend to do after before going to SS1. Write a reply to his or her letter. Now I want us to do this as we did the other one, although some of you did not follow the instruction straightly. The instruction was you should only give the outlines, that is, give me the format, then in the body just tell me what you intend to discuss in each of your paragraph, just an outline. So I want you to do this in that same way. Our next topic will be affixation, prefixes and suffixes. So that will be all for today. Thanks for listening.